Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Delta Entertainment. I am your host, Luka Kenobi, and today we're going to be talking about certain articles and certain and we're going to have a trailer that's going to be last to know. So I'm excited for this movie that's coming out, which is Frankenstein, Guillermo del Toro's short movie. So we're going to watch that last. We're going to make it to be the last minute, but we got articles that we're going to talk about and my thoughts on it. And like I said, dude, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. So please, before we get started, I would like guys, please hit that like button and please subscribe to my channel. Would appreciate that very, very much. All right, let's get into this. Could Naboo return in the Star Wars Starfighter movie? Now, I've read this article already, and here are my thoughts on it. I'm looking forward to Starfighter more than I'm looking forward to The Mandalorian Grogu, because of course, The Mandalorian, it should have ended with Grogu when Season 2 ended. Especially when Boba Fett, when Grogu was about to go be with Luke Skywalker. That would have been a good ending for him. It would have been a good ending. It would have been great. But no, of course, they expanded on Grogu and everything. They expanded it on Grogu, thinking it would be popular, which it has not been very popular lately. So that's why, to me, I'm looking forward to more of Starfighter. And it has a lot of good actors. There's good actors in this movie. So we have Ryan Gosling, Amy Adams, Matt Smith, Mia Goth. You know, Aaron Pierre is in it, which they didn't mention him, which kind of sucks they didn't mention him. So, I mean, and it has a good plot story, but it has something in the end that's going to be due to the sequel trilogy, which I'm not looking forward to, but I like to see a different story, a different hand. Like we saw Solo, the Han Solo story. I liked it. It was good, but I know it could have been done better, bro. It could have been done better because the way the direction was going and everything. So, but that is my opinion. So in this case, the reason why I believe Naboo could be in it is because one thing, and this article talks about it. Now, we all know that Naboo is where Palpatine and Padme were from, where they were originally from, where they were raised at and everything. And of course, Anakin Skywalker, that's how he met, Anakin Skywalker met Padme when they went to Tatooine with their ship being broken down and they needed repairs. So, of course, Padme and Anakin was like a love at first sight thing and all. But, of course, you know that Padme had two children, which is Luke and Leia. But then Luke, later on after Return of the Jedi, you remember the story of Mara Jade. Mara Jade was an assassin to Palpatine in books that were so-called canon by Disney Lucasfilm. Then later on, they eventually fell in love, Mara Jade and Luke, and had a child named Ben Skywalker, which already in The Force Awakens, Rise of Skywalker, and Last Jedi, it was already taken by Han and Leia as Ben Solo. So we don't know what the name of the boy is going to be yet. They did not introduce that yet, but who knows? Maybe they will. Maybe. Because maybe it was a secret for Han and Leia not to know about. So, we'll leave it like that. But I think Naboo is the perfect location for Mara Jade and the child. And Ryan Gosling were for a start. Because one, Luke's mother was born in Naboo. So maybe they thought, hey, this is a good hiding spot for you two to be safe. You guys stay there. And that's what happened. They stayed there ever since and everything. And then, of course, Amy Adams, she may be a Jedi. There's talk that she could be playing as a Jedi, so it could be Mara Jade. And there's an opportunity, there's a chance that maybe things will turn around. But I don't know. I don't know how it's gonna be. I don't know if it's gonna turn around with Star Wars fans, because I know a lot of Star Wars fans are a bit upset at how things are going in the direction and everything. But I haven't had no good hopes with it, man, because everything that has happened after the Book of Boba Fett went to trash, bro. And I just did not like how they treated our characters. I did not like how they treated the Mandalorian. I did not like how they treated Carl Weathers' character, which God rest his soul. I mean, I just didn't like it. But Mandalorian Grogu is their first movie coming out next year. I will, of course, review it. I think the Mandalorian Grogu is gonna do well in the theaters. It will do well in theaters to making the money, but will it please the fans? That is a question we all will know. But I will watch it, so we'll see. Let's get on to the next topic. Let me see how we're looking in the chat pages for so far at the moment. Well, let's continue on, shall we? Elon Musk leads wave of Netflix cancellations over kids show pushing gender ideology to 7-year-olds. Now, Netflix, they have been good. They have done well so far, but during 2020, they brought this show out there, Cuties, and it tore them apart because a lot of people were having opinions on this, that it wasn't nice to throw that kind of show out there, or that kind of movie out there for audiences to see, especially children, you know. And then, of course, you have other shows like The Witcher. I liked it, The Witcher Season 1, Season 2, but after what I read about Henry Cavill being exited and everything, and I heard, especially not just from the reviewers, but from my family, what people did not like it because Henry Cavill wasn't in there. Because there's talk that Henry Cavill left because of what happened between him and the showrunner. But he did make a post that he was leaving because he had another opportunity to go at hand. But that's been a story that's been out long ago. So I am going to try to watch The Witcher Season 4 just to see how it goes. Just to see. Because maybe Season 4 will be like a new adventure and I probably won't need to worry about Season 3. So I'll watch probably Season 4 just to look at it. But like I said, you got this show right here. This show in particular. It's called Dead End Paranormal Park. And we have a clip right here that this kid right here, reveals that he is a transgender. And this show is rated 7 and up. The Netflix show has been rated 7 and up for children. And people are backfiring over this.
It's not the park. It's me. I'm trans, Norma. And everyone at school knows, and everyone at home knows. And being here, it's like a whole new place. I can just be Barney. And I can choose if and when I tell people. I've never been happier. And that's saying something when I spent a day chased by terrifying zombie mascots. Pugsley reminded me how important it is to live your life without apology. So, I think I gotta give living here a shot. Don't you?
You don't need my permission. I just wouldn't want Courtney as a roommate.
So yeah. So like I said, a lot of people are not liking this gender ideology thing going on, you know. But look, it's like this. If people don't like the show, they shouldn't have to watch it. Now, like I said, Netflix has been in that rough pattern that they want to throw all the woke ideology in there, bro, to see. But it shouldn't be meant for kids. You know? So here it is right here. Elon Musk posted this right here on cancel Netflix for your health of your kids. Let me just... There we go. Yeah, it kind of froze on me a little bit. See, as you see it right here, your kids, transgender woke agenda. Yeah, it's like I said, dude. There have been cartoon shows out there right now that have been trying to throw that woke ideology nonsense in there. And it is a political thing. I agree. It is political, but you know, it's sometimes it's got to be talked about, man. It has to be talked about. So that's something that a lot of people don't get. And then you got the creator creator of the Dead End Park. As you can see, he has his pronoun he, they, and all. And he did not care about Charlie Kirk's death because, of course, he treated him as if he was a Nazi, a fascist, and all. And that's what happens when people like him listen to the far left. They treat him like that. So right now, he's complaining right now that my Instagram comments are now flooded with replies saying, I am Charlie Kirk and that I celebrated his death. Steely, which he never did. And all I can think of is Yvi oddly shouting, what has that got to do with anything? You know. Then you have Zach Barak. He is the voice of Barney, which is this character right here. Hey, I play Barney. I'm a trans, and I have been out for 10 years. I'm happier than I've ever been. And if someone had shown me this television program as a kid, it would have saved me years of hating myself. You can fearmonger all you want, but kids and parents have told me it saved their lives. I don't know about that. I don't know about that, bro. Now, I will say this. For the parents that tend to show this kind of stuff to the kids, that's not right. That is unhealthy, bro. There is two genders in life. There is a male and there's a female. Now, those people that are calling themselves transgenders, that is a science thing. That is a mental problem. See, people choose that gender. If the man wants to be chosen as a woman, that's not God's choice. That is science. That's science that does the work. If a female wants to choose to be a man, that's science making the decision, not God. So, as you can see right here, the MAGA voice in Twitter show these things right here that the mass cancellation on Netflix is happening. Thanks to Elon Musk. Keep it going. Everybody is canceling their everybody is trying to cancel their accounts right now. And right now, so far, let's take a look at this. Let's take a look at this article. 586,000 have watched this video. 1,500 replies were in. 8,200 were reposted. 39,000 liked it. So, and you got comments like this. This is fantastic. Netflix needs to be bankrupt. Screw that woke company. Yes, they do. That's the worst. They are the worst. Go woke, go broke. You see? A lot of people are not liking this, bro. See, everybody is not liking what's going on, man. A lot of people have canceled their Netflix accounts. And I don't blame them. I don't blame these people, man. Because, you know, Hollywood is supposed to be meant for entertainment, bro. It's meant to entertain people. Now, like I said, dude, if parents are seeing this kind of thing, bro, they shouldn't even try to show this to their kids. They shouldn't even show this kind of thing to the kids. If I see something like that, bro, I'm not going to watch it. That's one thing I'm going to do, not watch it. And if I had kids, I wouldn't let these kids I wouldn't let my kids watch this. I will let them watch original cartoons that I have right now in my back as a collection, you know? So, like I said, dude, things have been really bad with Netflix right now. They need to change that. So we'll see. Then you got Xbox Game Pass. The pricing skyrockets as gamers cancel service in droves. So Xbox Game Pass, it was a good tool that I could use. So basically, whenever I want to play a game, and if there's games that are coming out day one, I can of course just get it for free. I can download it and everything. And if I want to keep the game, all I gotta do is pay for it, and that's it. And then I really have it for good. So I get the game and I play it. And I had the Ultimate Pass. The Ultimate Pass is what I got right now. And I'm paying $20 a month. But right now, since it started yesterday, the membership, I'm probably going to be paying about $30, $10 more on this. Now, for me, I'm going to stick with it because there are games that I want to play. And yeah, and two, I have no GameStop near me. So I have to drive miles to go and get the game. Now, if I have to get a console, then of course I will drive over there and buy a new console. But games-wise, that's my choice right now, is to stick with it. Am I going to like it? No, I'm not going to like it. But that's the way it is. But I will say this. Kada from Geeks Gamers Daily, he did say one thing. Sooner or later, Microsoft may have their one last console coming out. After that, it's gone. Because they're getting out of the console war, man. They're getting out of there. So, Microsoft will probably show up their last console. I'll probably eventually buy it if I want to. Depending how it is. You know. And then, of course, I could just digitally download the games. Because that's what I've been doing right now. Just digitally downloading them and everything. And that's it. And like the same with PlayStation. I'm sure PlayStation's going to keep going with newer consoles and everything. And I'm sure Nintendo Switch is going to go with newer consoles. And of course, you got Steam. You have PC games that you can play with and everything. So let's look at the prices of this console. Let's look at how the difference is in the prices. So here we go right here. Here it is. So let's pop it up. Now, I know you can't barely see it right now, so I'm going to try to move it around in the camera in my studio. So here it is right here. The Essential. That's the basic. Now, for 50 plus games you can play with, now playable on PC, console, and cloud, it's $10 a month. You have unlimited gaming, in-game benefits, including 4 Riot games, online console for multiplayer, play and return up to $25 a year, play and earn up to $25 a year in the store with rewards. That's basic and everything, but who's going to get that? Now this one would be something that should have went with the Essential, combined with Essential. You get 200 plus games, now playable on PC, console, and cloud, $15 a month. Xbox now new Xbox published games within a year of launch. So basically, if you got a new game, like let's say if I had a game that's coming out next year, which let's just say if Ninja Gaiden 4 came out. If Ninja Gaiden 4 came out next year, and I have this one, I gotta wait till 1 year afterwards to get ready to play for free Ninja Gaiden 4. Now that's kind of bull. I might as well just pay for the game and buy it on day one. So there's games like Call of Duty 7, which I'm not going to get. I'm not interested in getting because it's just too much, man. It's just too many, man. And, you know, it's changed a lot. They changed a lot and everything. So, like, I try to play the last Call of Duty game, the campaign. I really hate side missions and all that nonsense. I'd rather just go with the main progressive. I like that. I like to play the main campaign, that's it, bro. But going on to side missions and trying to do this and this and to unlock stuff, I just rather just keep going. Just go straight to it. So, This is what it features also. Unlimited cloud gaming with shorter wait times, in-game benefits including for Riot Games, online console multiplayer, play and earn up to $50 a year in the store with rewards. See, that's something that they should have combined from Premium and Essentials. They could have combined that with this. But now this is the one I have, and they did a bit of changes, but still, here's the price. You get 400 plus games, $75 games a day, 1 games a year, including all Xbox published games, day 1. You get Ubisoft plus classics and EA Play included, with Fortnite Crew coming in November, which the people that did the creators of Fortnite and the Fortnite games, it's coming in November that you guys can play Fortnite. Unlimited cloud gaming at our best quality with the shortest wait times, in-game benefits including for Riot Games, online console multiplayer, and you play and earn up to $100 a year in the store with rewards. And there you have it. I mean, now, it's like I said, in my case, right now I got to stick to what I got. Yeah. A little glitchy. So right now I got to stick to what I have right now. Now, like I said, does it suck for me? Yeah, it sucks for me. But I gotta live with that because I mean I gotta do my reviews on certain games that are coming out, so there you go. Now there were certain games that I had to pay for, which is like Chronos: The New Dawn, that is what I'm playing right now, and I didn't mind paying it. So yes, of course, I normally pay for monthly Game Pass, and then of course if there are certain games that I want to play, I got Chronos. Now I'm sure Chronos will probably come out sooner or later for free on Game Pass. I'm sure of it because I didn't see it on Game Pass for free. But yeah, man, I mean, like I said, it is that time, man. But we'll see. Let's look at the chat pages, see how we're looking like. Yeah, still the same. So let's talk about another article that we got right now. So this is one I'm excited for. Predator Badlands director talks possible xenomorph cameo and confirms talks with Arnold Schwarzenegger. Now, in the last articles that I've read, Predator Badlands, they promised they were not going to show any xenomorphs. That it was just going to be about the Predator having his own quest and everything of what he's going to do. And of course, the Weyland android, as you can see her, she is part of the alien mythology thing and everything. So there could be a possibility we may see a xenomorph. Now, I'm excited for it. Alien Earth, I did watch the show, and to me, the show was fine and everything. I'm not used to seeing what they're trying to do with this kid, with the kid androids. Maybe it was like a prototype thing, and sooner or later they're going to have adults go into those synthoi machines. And then, of course, this girl, she has a way of controlling machines and bonding with the aliens, with the xenomorphs. So we'll see. We shall see how it's going to do. We're going to see. Now, there is talk that Arnold Schwarzenegger may be coming back, because if you saw the animated movie Predator, Killer of Killers, it was a good show. It was a good movie. I liked it. I enjoyed it. You had a story about a Hispanic person. You had a story about a female Viking. And you had a story about a Japanese ninja. And of course, you had different type of predators fighting against them. And then when somebody like the Viking defeats the predator, she gets chosen to fight in an arena. And you have to survive. Now, of course, like Arnold Schwarzenegger, he survived against the predator. in the first original Predator movie, which I so in love and enjoy. Eventually, in the animated movie, they showed a deleted scene which they updated. They showed that Danny Glover's character Harrigan, he got captured as well, and also Arnold Schwarzenegger's character Dutch. So, is there a possibility we may see him? Maybe. I would like to see that. I would like to see that happen. I'm looking forward to it. So here we go. Let's read up his comment. Let's read the director's comment of what he said. So, taking to Empire, filmmaker Dan Trachtenberg confirmed he's spoken with the screen icon and that the door is now open to some very exciting storytelling possibilities moving forward. I met Arnold and he said, "You think I'd be back?" Yelled at me most, but it's actually get to the chopper. So he's well aware of the franchise's staying power. The director explained he was excited to talk about what else we could do. Because there's so much more story to tell now. You could tell how Dutch and Naru were captured, or what happens when they're de-iced many possibilities. Now, Naru, she was from that movie Prey, and I'm going to tell you, a lot of people have upset reviews on Prey. I liked it, the movie. It was good. I liked it, Prey. I mean, Prey, it talks about a female Indian who wanted to be part of the tribe. That's all she wanted to be. She wanted to be a part of the tribe. She was a very good hunter, knowing where to find the prey. Her brother didn't want her to go with him, but she wanted to go anyways. So, of course, if it wasn't for her, they would have never found the tiger, or I think it was a tiger, or a saber tooth. I think it was a saber tooth tiger, I believe. And of course, the brother got the credit. The brother got the credit that he found the saber tooth. But he told her afterwards, "Listen, if it wasn't for you, bro, we would have never had this food. Thank you." And then, of course, we had the predator that showed up, and she wanted to follow it. She wanted to prove herself that she could be a hunter like her brother. So she grabbed her own gear, went out, and then she had a new strategy. She tied her tomahawk on a rope and threw it like if it was she threw it against the tree and yanked it back like if it was kind of like a whip or a boomerang. Now the other Indian people, the males, they made fun of her like, "What is this, your leash?" Of course, all the males, they got killed one by one against the predator except for her. But in the end, of course, she killed the alien. She killed the predator. So it's like I said, dude. I mean, to me, it was a good story, well written. She wasn't trying to be all bossy and everything. Just like the movie Ballerina. I enjoyed Ballerina. I loved Ballerina. And of course, Furiosa was a good movie. But, it's like this. It's hard for people to watch good movies because every time they mention girl boss, girl boss, girl boss, people decline out of it. So, we'll see. We'll see how it is. We'll see. Let me see what else we got on this article, which we kind of left behind. Now, here it is. We got another piece right here that we're going to talk right here. Beyond Arnie, it seems like Trachtenberg is also laying the groundwork for an eventual Alien vs. Predator crossover. Predator Killers teased previous clashes between the Yakuza and Xenomorphs, while the upcoming Predator Badlands will see Ellie Fanning playing Thea, a Weyland Yutani android. That's led to fans wondering whether a Xenomorph could make a surprise appearance in the movie, and Trachtenberg has now set the record straight on rumblings about us seeing one of those iconic aliens in the movie. There's no Xenomorph in the movie, but to me, that makes it more exciting. We're not involving the Alien franchise just to smush the action figures together. They are great organic story organic story, reasons for Weyland Yutani to be in this film. Thea has been a Jenna a while, seeing things she wouldn't normally see. She's absorbing all this new information, and she's broken too. She's become a very different from the other synthoids. So, like I said, I'm excited for this movie. I hope it does well, and I hope fans are pleased by it. I really do hope so. So I am looking forward to this movie. I am going to watch it on the first day it comes out, which is the sneak peek when I go. So I really hope this movie does well, man. I really hope it does. So let's get on to the next article here. Henry Cavill shares new recovery photos reference Planescape Torment. So I will say this. I'm excited for the Highlander reboot. Now, you've heard that he got injured during one of his stunts, which sucked. He showed that he had an ankle injury and everything. So now he wants to move on. He wants to try to get himself back in it, bro. He wants to get this movie out there, bro. And I hope it does. I hope it does well. So Henry Cavill has shared another update on his recovery and training for Highlander, posting a new set of images on social media, along with a quote from the cult video game Planescape Torment. Enduring, grow strong. Dakun. Yeah. Never actually played that game. But I'm glad he's doing well, man. Now, you know that Henry Cavill, he is trying to do the Warhammer series. He's trying to get that Warhammer series to come out on Amazon Prime. I'm looking forward to it and everything. I hope it does well, man. So here he is, Henry Cavill, doing exercises while he's in that cast of the foot injury. He's really getting in there, bro. He's not fooling around, dude. He wants to get this. He wants to get out there, bro. So I'm glad for him, bro. Good for him that he is working at it, bro. Henry Cavill likes to try to do his own stunts and everything. I mean, you can tell, like, for example, in one of the Mission Impossible movies that he was in, I think it was Fallout, I think, Henry Cavill begged Tom Cruise to please let me go with you on this stunt, which the stunt is that skydiving scene that Tom and his character Ethan and this other I forgot Henry Cavill's character. They had to skydive all the way down to a building where they have to do some reconnaissance and everything and spy stuff. And of course, in the movie, there was a lot of thundering and lightning and all that. Now, I don't know if that happened in real life in the filming, but Henry was begging Tom to go, please let me do this stunt. But Tom's like, I would like for you to do it, but I can't. I don't want to risk it, bro. I don't want you to risk, so I'm sorry. So, of course. But, I mean, to me, he did well, man. He did well most of his stunts that he did. He also got injured during The Witcher Season 2 and everything. And, like I said, dude, I like Henry Cavill. He's a good actor, and I believe he can do better, bro. And I think Hollywood should give him the chance, bro. Because you never know, man. He couldn't be disappointed, bro. Now, it's sad that he got fired from James Gunn's DCU, But, it is what it is, bro. So, Highlander movie is coming out next year. So, I am going to be looking forward to this movie. I am looking forward to it. I hope it does well, man. I really do hope it does. So, let's get on to this final piece, which is this right here. Let's get it right here. Netflix's Frankenstein. Now, I believe this trailer came out a couple of days ago. Now, I'm going to try to play it as much as I can. I got to pause a bit because I'm probably going to get copyrighted on this. I'm probably going to get copyrighted on this for sure. But I'm going to play it for you guys. So, here we go with the Netflix Frankenstein. So here it is.
Tortoise tail.
So you see Victor Frankenstein, played by Oscar Isaac. He is making the body of the creature, and he wants to make sure that this thing comes to life. And you can see what he's done so far with it. Nasty. Let's keep going. And there is the light, and there he is right now, played by Jacob Elordi, being experimented to be brought to life.
I'll tell you why. I remember.
And then you can see, I believe that's him right now. What he does, I'm sure, if you guys remember what Frankenstein does, he's a scientist who wants to bring people back to life with science and everything. And he did it for a loved one that he lost, which was his mother. And he promises that he wants to prove that people can be back from the dead. So, of course, he gets body parts from certain people, combines it with one body, and uses electricity to bring them back to life. But there is a price.
Pieces. Memories of different men.
And there he is right now, Frankenstein. And let me tell you, this looks great, bro.
I saw it. Your name. Victor Frankenstein.
Now you can tell for him, he is showing that he's insane, bro. But he's doing it for science. He is doing it for science. There's Mia Goth.
My creator.
So you saw, I guess he's burning all the evidence. All these are gas tanks. So he's burning probably the evidence of everything that's happened. The horror that has happened here.
I demand a single grace from you.
This is new. Now, this is new. And it's creepy. Guillermo del Toro is very good for what he does, especially this kind of stuff that he does, man. And I'm a bit worried. I'm a bit excited for this.
If you are not to award me love, then I will indulge.
Wow, man.
Enrage.
Yeah, I'm trying to really be careful here.
Now. Run.
Oh my god, bro. This looks very interesting indeed. Now it's coming out in select theaters on October 17th. I'm hoping it's gonna come out in my area, which I'm gonna keep an eye on and look at. But I am excited for this. However, it is coming out on October 17th in select theaters, but this is a Netflix movie, and it's coming out on November 7th. So, like I said, dude, I'm very excited for that, bro. I'm very excited for this, bro. I do hope that that film does well, man. I'm looking forward to Frankenstein. So you guys let me know in the comments, what do you guys think, bro? So if you guys could do me one simple favor, as to please, I would appreciate it very much, is to share this video, post a comment below, let me know your thoughts, and as always, thank you for watching this video, thank you for being part of the channel, and I hope to see you